people on that.
Paranormal Live.
Yeah.
Are you in that?
Yeah, I'm in that.
Hi and welcome to Paranormal Hauntings. Tonight we are at the Mary Queen of Scots House here in Scotland. I'm joined with Karen and Dave.
Oh,
here we go. Simon over there. Mum. And Phil from Redbridge.
Hello.
What do you know about history-wise on this then, Dave, this house?
This house dates back to, I think it's the 1500s, and Mary Queen of Scots actually stayed here. Now, she was involved in a battle. I think it was the Battle of Langside, and she'd lost that battle, so she came here. She also went to see her lover at the time. I think it was Lord Darnley. Yeah, Lord Darnley, Lord Bothwell, and he was at Hermitage Castle, which is about 20 miles away. Once she seen him, she came back. She was grievously ill. She had high fever, so she came here. She stayed here, and then she eventually went down to Carlisle. She was asking for refuge because she lost the battle in Scotland of her cousin, Queen Elizabeth, and Queen Elizabeth kept her captive for 18 years. Now, for a good portion of that time, she was allowed 40 servants. She stayed in luxurious castles, so although it was a prison, she was well treated. It was only near the end that Queen Elizabeth was getting quite worried that Mary was trying to take over, because Mary actually did plot to overthrow Queen Elizabeth with the help from the French. So rightfully so, she was a bit worried, and she signed the death warrant, and as everybody knows, Mary had got her head decapitated, and that's where the legend all came from. And you know, Mary's probably one of the most known people history-wise in Scotland. She's up there with William Wallace and Robert the Bruce. They say that Mary haunts, I think it's maybe 20, 30 castles. She's been seen as a woman, an early woman, you know, in nice dress. She's been seen as a headless apparition, and that's in numerous castles from Edinburgh, Carlisle, Bolton. I can't remember the name of the one where she got her head decapitated. I know the staircase.
Wing, is it Wing Manor in Derbyshire?
Yeah,
is another one.
She's another one. She actually was there meeting one of her lovers. I say that word and I feel quite sort of weird in it. She love her. She was kept there as well, and you know, it's pretty cool. You know, if we can get in contact with Mary tonight, we've got a few experiments we're going to try. We've got Tesla coils, so we're going to try and charge the atmosphere. I've got an envelope. Now there's something in the envelope. We're going to ask spirits if they can tell me what it is. Yeah. The only people that know what's in it is myself, Karen, and Charlene. You guys have not said to us what's in it, so we'll see if we can get some confirmation on that. I'll also play a little audio clip of Mary's execution. It's from one of the films, many films. In fact, there's a new film coming out in a few months. Looks really good. We're going to be watching that in the cinema. So what we're going to do now is Charlene's going to fill in. I don't know. It's going to go walk around, and we're going to show you, you know, the building. This is Mary Queen of Scots House. It's absolutely stunning building. We're in the guard room at present. Really nice room. There's lots of sort of like flags, there's swords. Mary's death mask is in the corner over there, which Charlene will show you. Downstairs is another great room, a couple of rooms. Upstairs, I've never actually been upstairs, so I don't know what is upstairs. Now, we've had some really good activity before we came on live. We had a few knocks and bangs. It was quite impressive. Something fell off the chimney, you know, but we don't know if can we say it's paranormal. Well, we can't say paranormal, but we can say that it was quite impressive because it took quite a force to come off. Is that right, Simon?
That's right.
Yeah, there was nothing loose in there.
Yeah, a few taps in here, which is really good. Simon's picked up like a shadow was moving down there. Might have that in camera.
It looked different on camera. It looked like a huge orb actually between the stool limb.
We were also doing ITC. We got a lot of confirmation, pride, suffer. Just before we turned it off, we'd asked them, "Can you tell me, Mary, what your son's name was?" And within about 2 seconds, it said James. And Mary's son is King James VI of, is it Scotland and England? Is it
James VI of Scotland and the first of Scotland and
England, yeah. So, you know, that was absolutely phenomenal. You know, that was a really, really good catch.
Intelligent response.
Yeah. You can't get any better. It was so quick as well.
So I'm just going to say a few shout outs. So hi Tricia, hi Jeanette, hi Emma, hi Emily, hi Leslie, hi Steve, Hi Jacqueline. Hi Phil. Hi Vicky. Natalie. Charlene. Leslie. Alberto. So if you can give this a share for me and give it a like and a share for me, and we'll go and take you and just have a look at a few of the things. Have you just got that temperature, Phil? So
Yeah.
because I've had a look at the death mask, because there is Mary's death mask here, and I've took a temperature graph of her death mask, and it is showing a red area that's going round here.
Where is it? I'll see.
It is straight in front, so if you just... So let's see if we can capture this. Hi Steve. Hi Kelly.
Can't see anything at the moment.
Can't see anything.
Just gotta calibrate that.
Yeah. Just move back a bit from it. But earlier it had a red spot on it. It is quite red though. It's showing redness around it, isn't it? I mean, so it's showing like a heat source around it. If you can see it. I don't know if I can go from a distance. That's it. But we are taking pictures of it, so I will post them up on the page. But it's quite peaceful, don't you? Okay. Hi, John. John's on. Have you just got a torch? So that's a what?
Last letter.
This is the last letter. Mary's last letter is one of the most ever written. So there's quite a few bits and bobs of Mary's in here that I think could potentially hold. Is that a warrant for an execute?
Yeah, for execution.
So that's a warrant for execution. Is it downstairs, wasn't it? What's in here? It's just a little room in here. So if you sense anything while we walk around, please let us know. We will be doing an ITC shortly. Like as David said, we have already done an ITC, and we have had James come through, and James was her son, which was quite interesting. Just got a torch, Karen. Just bear with me. Oh, we'll end up, that's it, falling down the stairs if not. So I just want to take you into this other room, because this other room we've got like paintings up against the wall, and it's like the eyes follow you, and you'll see what I mean in a minute when I show you. So there is like all paintings. On the wall. And we've had a stone come down from here. We just was like doing a warm up to see if we could build the energy, and we did like a reconstruction of when she was executed from like a short film, so we played it out. Hi Rob. And this is a shoe. So we've heard taps, so we've heard like little like moans and stuff as well. And you felt like a rush, didn't you, behind you, Simon? We heard like a rush rustling at the back of us upstairs, and then like a rush through you, didn't you? But it's absolutely stunning.
There's a rail in there.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here. Don't know. This is quite interesting as well over here. Artifacts from Glenn said it looks beautiful. It is beautiful. What's the temperatures like up there? It was absolutely chucking it down. We got drenched when we first got here. It's quite warm outside, but I find it's quite cooler in here compared to outside. Right, so shall we go back upstairs? So is this the original
Tapestry.
Yeah. This is the
She had
original.
that in a lot of her homes.
She had that in a lot of homes. Hi Charlene. Hi Archie. Dave's just upstairs, so we're going to go back upstairs to Dave.
Did you tap me then? Did you tap me
No.
then?
I'm nowhere near you.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Did I?
No?
Yeah.
I'm not the only person who goes to holiday location and watches the live Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's Dave.
Hey peeps. Hi everyone. It's all ready for a good night tonight because the eyepiece is good.
Heat source.
Phil had it's 16 degrees in here, but there's a spot over there that's up to 20 degrees.
Up to 20 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Have you took a picture? Is it off on that?
I've just took a picture of it.
Is it still there now?
It won't be when you're in it. You have to come out of it because you'll be the strong heat source. If I can see it on. Can't see it from. I have to come from afar. But take a picture of it and then I can.
I have actually took
Lovely.
a picture. Oh wait, back to Arnold now.
Can post them up on page after.
Is it gone?
It's all gone all yellow now. How do you view images?
So that'll be. Bear with me.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.
So it's like that there.
Can't see it
22
very
degrees
much.
and it's 17 degrees all the way around. I'm wondering if there's a pipe or.
Could be a pipe, yeah. Also, the radiators would be. Oh, they can start the radiator.
Radiator alive.
Yeah.
I just didn't think it would have showed up that accurately. I'll put it down to it's a pipe. But it's just strange to me.
Yeah. So we've got a few things set up. We've also got Lizzie the doll. Some of you may know Lizzie, that we used to work with on Project Paranormal. She's reported to have scratched about 10 people live before. And you've had her for a bit, haven't you, Dave?
Yeah.
And
we've quite a bit of sort of things that's happened in the house.
Yeah.
We've had her about just over a year. We've had things from going missing, things getting dropped in her upstairs when nobody's upstairs. Karen's actually heard Lizzie, she's lying in bed, something blew in her face, and she heard he's coming, which is something that, I know that sounds wrong, but it's something that the doll has said before in ITC, because there's two spirits attached, and she's frightened of the man, and she always says he's coming.
So she's coming home with me tonight. Simon's had a bit of a weird experience with her. She is known to scratch men specifically, and Simon has...
It did feel like I had a scratch on my head and also on my neck.
It was red raw. Yeah. It was red raw, which has been interesting.
Yeah, that was.
It was interesting. So she is coming back to me for me to...
A few sort of experiments to do as well. Sharon's going to put on, is it the afterlight app, isn't it? They had some cracking responses just less than half an hour ago. I will repeat some of the questions, so if there's any spirits listening in, she could repeat the answers, we'd really appreciate it.
So I'll just put it on.
If anybody's any questions, I'm watching the live here, so I can relate more or less straight back. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, please ask.
Dave can comment back to you. Is that on?
I think my life this one, just sit in the white one.
Hey.
I have to look twice.
Where's the box gone?
Okay, so we're in the guard room, and you've also seen the death mask in here. Need more activity in
hold
here.
that a minute, Mum. We've got the static meter as well, so... Should we put that over there?
Yeah, I've got another room, If anyone can share this to any groups or your timelines, we'd really appreciate it. And this is a special location, it's trying to get it out there to as many people as possible to watch. Thanks very much, peeps. And if you can also like the groups, Paranormal Hauntings, Project Paranormal, and Redbridge, and
Spiritus Sanctus.
Spiritus Sanctus.
There's a few of us out tonight.
Nobody can pronounce it, you're alright.
Yeah, so technically there's 14s here, but there's only 2, 4, 6 of us. And Deb's just holding the camera there. Okay, spirits, so can I ask you to come forward again? We mean you no harm. We come with respect. I'm going to ask a few questions. I know that you've already answered them. If you could just answer again, we'd really appreciate it. Now, this is a question going out to Mary. Mary, could you tell me, what was the name of your son?
No. It says no.
Could you tell me what's the name of this town or the house we're in? At peace, yeah.
I'm going to sit that way because
Mary, could you tell me? See what would you call the mask in there? Is that you? Can you tell me what it's called?
That has me.
It sounded like this is me.
Do apologise, Mary. I'll call you by your real name. Queen Mary, could you come forward, please?
Well,
We are.
It's in the yellow.
Yeah, that's going off.
Is it?
And so,
Could be the phone, yeah.
I was sat next to it before though, and it didn't, did it?
Forget.
This is the spirits. Can you tell me how many spirits are here? Is Mary still here? Temperature. Is that temperature?
It sounded like it.
Yeah.
Hello from Ireland.
And child.
And child.
And a child.
Can you tell me the name of the child?
No.
No. Okay,
That's
sorry.
twice it's said that in that same tone.
Yeah.
If you heard that, let us know.
Cries.
We've had cries quite a
Yeah.
bit. We've been in here for a little while before, and we was.
Spirits, could you tell me, how did Mary die? Mary?
But it sounded like Mary, didn't it?
Yeah. What I'm going to do is, I'm getting this put on the little sort of, oh, I can't do it. Can you play it? Okay, can you play the second one? We'll keep the ITC running. What we're going to do is, we've got a few clips from YouTube, which is Mary's trial. It's like, mock trial, so we're going to see if that can, encourage maybe Mary to come forward. That's kind of,
Should I put it in the middle? So we're just going to try and encourage the energy. Touch. Does that say Mary?
Yep, thanks so.
Everyone's saying the word Mary.
For the ancient Catholic religion.
Recording again.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think the recording, yeah.
Yeah. Animal.
Okay, Spirits, did you see the little video that we played there? Did you tell me what was going on? What happened to Mary?
How does it make you feel playing that back?
Is that like a...
Sort of scream.
Yeah. Hi, Ellen.
Help. Oops, pure girly voice there, did you hear that?
Just have a weird thing with thermal imaging.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you put your hand across it?
Yeah.
A sudden flash or heat go across.
Well, we just got flash on that. We've flash a couple of times.
So if you've just affected the temperature, it said flashing again. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you make that flash on the temperature again? Gigi says, what was that sound? What sound did you hear, Gigi? Can you make the flash on the temperature again? Yeah, just got to, it goes into like sleep.
Okay, this is a question out to Mary or any other spirits that are here tonight. And you've already said it, could you please say it again? What was Mary's son? What was his name?
The enchanted.
Hi, Ellen. Mary, if this is you, can you give me the name of the person who?
The neck.
Oh, Mary.
Mary.
Oh
the
my.
neck, Mary. The Mary's head was chopped. Technically, it was her neck, wasn't it?
No, it says very, but it says very, but it sounded like Mary. But the theory is they can use the phonics.
It sounded like Mary, though.
It did.
Yeah, it did. But the neck was quite interesting because obviously that's where the head took off. So
I'm sure it's just said Mary again. Obviously, we can review all this footage back, so we can do. But if you do hear these catches, please let us know, because it does help us.
And we can see it live because I'm watching it at the moment.
Gigi said it sounded some similar to someone walking and crushing glass on the video.
Abba. Do you know Abba's Gaelic for Scotland? Alba.
If children
Did you hear that then?
Yeah.
lead.
Spirits, could you tell me, how do you feel when you heard what happened to Mary? What feeling did you have?
Hi Charlotte, please like and share for us if you are enjoying this.
But even the gate.
Is that but evil?
They're evil, they're at the gate.
And there is a gate down there as well.
There is. The gardens have got a feel to them as well, but we can't go and walk around the gardens because there's houses around.
Is that murder?
It says thermal.
Thermal?
Yeah.
That's what Phil's got.
Yeah.
So it does.
And the thermal has been given off.
Jane and Phil heard children.
Yeah.
What are the name? Children. Hi Charlotte. Thanks so much for watching.
Mary, can you tell us who executed you? Myself. Myself. What did she actually get executed for, Dave?
I think it was plans to kill the Queen.
Plans to.
Yeah. There was an assassination plan.
Yeah.
So would she blame herself for that, maybe?
Possible, yeah. I mean, she did. And then, Mary, could you please come forward? I know this is a hard question for you to answer, but could you tell me, what was the name of your the Queen of England, your cousin?
It's numbers.
Who was it that signed Who signed your death warrant, Mary?
Hey John says, how are you doing, guys? We're doing all right, thank you. Missing you. I wish you was here. Hi Linda. Has anybody anything come up on the thermal? That's interesting now. It said thermal and it's been given thermal.
Only thing I can say is some object of heat.
Right.
If you come across screen a couple of times.
Okay.
Close to order.
Hi Neil. Hi Kate. That sounded like my name to a degree.
Was it Charlie or Charles?
It could be.
What did you hear, Carl? Well, Edinburgh's where I'm sure James. How? Edward again, we call him last August. We did, remember I was saying when the car journey down. Spirits, can you tell me something?
Something there.
I think he's downstairs. Is it him downstairs coughing?
What was it, you hear?
Is that in that room?
It sounded like it, but it could have been him coughing, I
It
guess.
might have been him.
He has been coughing, but I mean, I can hear it. You can hear it's coming from there. No, there.
It did sound like it came from that down. It would be sat under there, wouldn't it?
So it's the last time you were here. Could you tell me, what did we hear in this room? Okay, we've got a question coming in from Mark. Mark's asking, Mary, do you believe in Jesus?
Mary, did you believe in Jesus?
Of the glory.
Of the glory.
Yeah, oh, she's strong, Catholic.
Later.
Just as I don't. You hear it?
I missed that.
Can review it all.
Also.
Hi Nora. So please like this for us if you and just give it a share for us. Is there a doorway to your right, David?
Yeah, there's a door just there. There's only one door in this room and it's there.
Is there a window to your right, David?
I don't think so.
I can't see from here. There is a looking pillar.
It looks like a door, I think it's a bit tall.
Yeah, she was a Catholic, Jane.
Yeah, she was Catholic.
Yes, Scotland even to this day is like half Catholic and half Protestant. It's
What does concussion mean? Gone south. It said concussion. And it's come up with south. Can you tell us what year you died? Friday. Remember. That month. Did you hear that? Remember that month. So it said Friday. Remember that month.
I wonder if she died on a Friday. That'd be interesting.
We can try and find that out.
Maybe they can check when Mary died. If it was on a Friday, that'd be cool. Can
anyone try and Google just while we're live and just see if it says what day she died?
It's history, was that?
Yeah. Can you... That was quite impressive actually because it said what month.
Yeah, that was.
But it's not gave me specific date or anything. Keep. Can you tell us what month? Halloween. Did you hear that?
I thought it said annoying.
Do you know what date? What's the Wednesday? It was a Wednesday. What date? Did anything happen on Halloween with her?
Mary, could you answer this? What happened in Halloween?
Wield. Rob said, Hasker about John D. Dave.
John D. Mary, do you know someone called John D? Was that the enemy or what?
We can review it.
Wonderful crosses.
There is a cross downstairs.
Mary, could you tell me what type of clothing or garment is stored in this house?
It makes you wonder if she... Flash again. It makes you wonder if 8th, Neil Cook said the 8th of February 1587 she died. If you can, check the day.
I suppose.
Mary, could you tell me
So
again?
John Dee was a spy for Elizabeth and a court magician.
I heard enemy, but that should make sense then.
Yeah.
Enemy.
You said that. She
Yeah.
said enemy, didn't she?
Yeah.
For
Did you hear that as well, Dave?
Yeah, I did.
Brilliant.
Square eight.
So we got John Dee, and then we got the IPC
Enemy,
said
yeah.
enemy, and it turns out it was an enemy. So
Himself was.
that was
Where?
brilliant, yeah.
Quietly,
Ellen said Halloween would be known as All Hallows Eve back in the day. Would have, wouldn't it? In
Was it in there, David?
Sorry.
Was it?
1500s, yeah. Halloween goes back a long, long time. Nicole says, did someone die from sickness?
No, but she was very sick.
She was very ill here, yeah.
She was recovering here from sickness, where she nearly died.
He was the head of English Crown spies for Elizabeth. Nora says, do we do the light grids? We haven't got the light grids. You're on about the laser grids, aren't you? We haven't got one of them tonight.
It's a shout out to any spirits that are around us. Is there anything you would like to say? This is your chance.
Nicole says she feels very sick to her stomach. Is there a certain area, Nicole, that makes you feel sick to your stomach, or just in general?
Mary, when you came to this castle, you were very ill. Could you tell me what was wrong with you?
Reason.
How long was she here for day? 3 weeks?
I think she should
It
have
was
that
3
one.
months. I think it was 3 or 4 days.
Was it?
Was it?
Yeah.
Mary, how long was you in this establishment for? What was that?
What was
Mum sneezed.
What?
Mum sneezed.
Sounded like something falling out window.
Sorry.
Did I say my name then?
I think it did, yeah.
Says what?
Simon. I think it did.
I did point then.
You did.
Rob's, Rob's asking, Mary,
April.
what can you tell me about your ties to
And
the
your
French
birthday's in
Congress?
April.
Yeah, it is. How do you know?
Well, it's just come up with April. So it said Simon, you pointed, and it said pointed. And April's just come up.
All right, yeah, well, it is, yeah.
Should this be done? That's gaining responses.
That's just said who's who.
Because does people know what's happened to Simon today?
I've said briefly, but basically what's happened is we've bought Elizabeth, who I've not seen for a long while. She is coming back with me for me to study. And this doll is reported to have scratched numerous people, mainly men, unalive. It was quite public, wasn't it, Dave? You thought she burnt you.
Yeah.
So we've brought it over. Dave's brought it over, and Simon's had hold of it, and he's having a laugh with it, and he plonks it down on the table, and then he feels like he's got like a scratch on his head. Something seems to be picking on him because he also seemed his neck went bright red. So we don't know if it's the doll.
You looked at it, did it look like a burn mark or
It
a
looked-
scratch?
It looked like a scratch, like a bit, also like a grab. You know, if somebody put 2 fingers in. Yeah.
Okay, Mark White's got a question.
Says orb.
I could not.
Did the Earl of Bothwell kill Lord Darnley then? Could you tell us?
Aye, again. Aye.
I would be the yes.
Mary,
in
did
Scotland.
you know about it before it happened?
72.
Somebody told.
Yeah.
Was weak and
Did you say I was weak?
It's weak, yeah. Mary, were you involved in the plan to kill?
and 4
Hi, Karen. Neil, we love Elizabeth. Oh, we do.
There was an invite.
Witch. It
Is that
said
an
witch
invasion?
twice. Did anybody... Was she accused of witchery by any chance?
No, I don't think so, no.
What's that?
Accused of witchcraft and that.
Mary?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not that I know of. Hi, Norma.
Sorcerer. Sorcerer is like...
Yeah, it's an old fashioned word, isn't it?
Hmm. Andy says, seem to remember...
Marie about sorcery for Catherine at the time.
Not sure, Phil.
For
A death warrant was signed in October, so that's interesting.
Hmm.
Karen, could you find out what day a death warrant was signed?
It's on the... It's noted on that in there, isn't it?
I think it's 1st of October.
I wish this didn't go into... When we go back live, I'll try and turn this...
If anyone else has got any questions, feel free to ask.
Oh, Karen's put maybe a witch hunt. So yeah, because she would have been like a witch hunt, wouldn't she?
The death warrant was signed in February.
Is it February?
The 1st of February.
Yeah, because
And
it
then
was
she was
8 days.
executed on the 8th.
Yeah.
But she was convicted in October.
Oh, right, okay. Now, this is a question to you. Are you at peace now? Do you just come in visitation to places like this and other castles?
Did you know it was coming tonight?
Yeah.
Was here that sounded like? That said drive. Yes, we've drove. Well, you've asked, did you know we was coming tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have drove up. We have driven up.
Spirits, can you tell me, whereabouts did we come from? Can you name the cities or the countries?
All right. Can you name? We come from different locations across the country. Different counties that you haunt in. Because Nottingham is one of them. So can you say one of them?
Right. Yeah, that's a question from Glenn Brooks.
Gina.
Gina, oh God, so sorry. I've got my glasses on. What else? What just went on? Was David Rizzio the father of your son James, Mary? Mark White's asking, Mary, did you try and kill Elizabeth?
TK said, why is everything black? It's not. Why is everything black? It's not in black. It's in IR, so that we can be in the dark, but you can still see around.
Neil Cook's just said we've had a light go round my legs.
A few people are talking about a doorway.
Yes, they are, and they can see a shadow. But there isn't a doorway there.
Right, these are that. So whether that is making any reflection at that.
No.
What they're seeing it on that
Did I
back
just
wall.
say the guard?
It
They were
did.
in the guard's room.
Is this the guard's room?
Yeah.
It says confess. Is there anything you need to confess of, Mary? I had.
Yeah, Jackie, she was beheaded because they thought, oh, did you?
That was me.
That was right. It was also that she killed her husband, also the plot against Elizabeth. It was a number of things that they signed the death warrant on. Glenn's saying that it did look like a shadow figure standing there.
Whereabouts? Just at this side, Glenn?
Whereabouts, Glenn? Can you tell us, please?
I need to sort out the sleep mode.
Helen says hi, Cam.
Hi, Helen.
Got any light? Did you say next?
Hi, Neil.
I think so.
So did we hear the word neck again? Heard that a few times tonight.
You said it's a reflection of Elizabeth. Can you show yourself? If you're showing yourself as a shadow. Whisper. No, Western. Actually says Western.
Jackie's asking, Mary, did you order the death of, is it Lord Darnley or is it Earl of Bothwell?
Where are we? Mary did or no?
Ian. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Where are you asking for Jackie's comment?
Yeah.
Now, Ian.
Was that Bothwell there?
I don't know, I missed that. But Ian is actually Dave's team member who isn't here tonight. Did Ian come here last time with you, Dave?
Yeah.
Rashna said, I'm telling you, I saw a shadow standing in the doorway and then a dark shadow moved one to the side, to the other. I know it's dark, but I've seen it. Do you know when we finish, if you go back and just try and go on the time scan and send it to the page or try and take a screenshot at all for me? If not, I can re-watch and I'll have a look.
That's a question from Lisa Mackay. Mary, do you have a secret?
Short.
Somebody else wants to ask Rob's question because I've not got a whole hell saying the last word.
Mary, can you tell me where your favourite residence is? Where do you prefer to haunt?
What's your favourite residence to visit, Mary?
Everyone can see a shadow, so we're going to have to review that. And Linda said there is a female in the room with you to the right of David watching you all. Is that near Simon, would you say? That side.
Spirit, if you are stood to David's right hand side, can you alert us to your presence by an audio anomaly, please? Or can you make a noise in the direction you stood, please?
Bye, Charlotte.
Bye.
Nora's asking, Mary, could you tell me a bit about your son James? Linda says there's a female in the room by the right. Did I just say I can't pronounce
Anomaly. And I was just about to ask if there is someone here, can you show yourself as a light form? Saying it's there now. I can see a shadow, I can. But I don't know if it's something on the back of the wall. Where David is waving his hand.
February.
The afternoon.
I can give you the illuminator that'll brighten up. Children, if that's going to help.
Eh?
I'm wondering if it's two IR lights coming together. Do you know what I mean?
You can attach that one down there if you want.
David is having his hand in front of us, so I'll say it's about here. Because any spirits, can you come forward and you touch my hand?
Yeah, get that thermal on there. Can you raise the temperature on David's hand?
Yeah, if you pop the thermal
What's
on.
the
Just
temperature at the moment, Phil?
32.
Can you raise the temperature on David's right hand? Just by a degree.
Yeah, 33.
33, okay.
just take a picture of that for me. Thank you for doing that. Can you raise it some more for me?
Spirit, can you tell me, am I holding my left or my right arm up?
Embark.
Please, God.
That say please God.
Yes, please.
Please God.
Linton was that?
Something behind there again, wasn't it?
Yeah, I heard that.
In this room.
Yeah. Just a tap, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think I think she had a battle at the Linton Hill. You know, just up from Extreme.
Loudenhill?
Loudenhill, yeah.
No, that was her.
Right.
That's Wallace and this.
Somebody was saying I had my hand in front of her face.
A lot of people are seeing her. Somebody said that she's got a hat
Yeah.
on. Exactly.
Spirit, is my hand close to where you're standing, yes or no?
Top one.
However,
There's a few people have said that they can see her.
Orange. Yes, a few people. Archie says ask her what her last words were. What was your last words?
English.
English. And
Do
she
you know what I was going to
spelt.
say? I was going to say you can say it in Latin or English.
Yes.
So I read my mind there.
Because she spoke in Latin, French, you say, and English.
Yeah.
Mary, did you say any last words before you were sadly executed?
Plainly. Can you say in English then what your last word was?
My spirit.
Towards the back wall. Anything going off on this thermal?
No.
No.
It's all pretty steady. 16 to 17 degrees.
Mary, Robert, do you know what the name of your secret lover was called?
Did you have a secret lover, Mary?
And something.
Have you got your REM pod, Dave?
No, I've got the Tesla, but I don't think there's any.
Rather.
I've got the static meter here. We could put that in the corner.
Mary, could you tell me, whereabouts were you born?
Yeah.
We've gone off tonight.
No.
What was the name of the place that you were born?
June said, hi Ellen, I'm going now. They're not listening to me. Don't know what you've put, June. I don't know if I've missed your comments somewhere along the line.
Yes, sometimes when it's going that fast, we all miss some
Yeah.
comments.
Oh, here we go. Ask if a Johnson then is the name. Does the name Johnson ring a bell?
Mary, does the name Johnson mean anything to you?
Take that. Hi Stephanie, this is an investigation at Mary Queen of Scots House in Scotland. We're just doing some ITC.
Got flowers on it again.
Yeah. I'd like to use guys in box, so if you've got any questions, pop them up, and if you know, we'll try and get them answered.
Go round.
Ah, that's a good question, Rob. Jedburgh? Was that, tell me that was Jedburgh?
It sounded like it, didn't it?
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Gender. But
It's been doing that, hasn't it?
It's like the phonics. It's using the phonics to generate Jedburgh, and we are actually in Jedburgh.
Yeah, it sounded like
Mary,
Yeah.
could you, this is a question from Rob. Can you tell me what was your favourite meal or drink? Rabbit.
You said rabbit, didn't you?
Would Royals would have ate rabbit,
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And greens.
And greens. Rabbit and greens, okay. Thank you very much, Mary. What did you like to drink, Mary? Okay, Nora's asking, what was your last meal, Mary?
It says flowers on there now. Got flowers at the last place we went to. Can you tell me what your last meal was, Mary? Can you just hold cat, Karen, and I'm just going to put that static meter over in that corner.
Well, where they see in the shadow?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Was it round here? Was
Yeah.
it here, out here, to see in the shadow?
Do you want me to get a chair and put it on a chair over there? Good idea.
There's one in that corner.
I'll give one of the wraps a try, Sharon. I'll give one of the wraps a try. Alright guys, we're going to try one of the wraps. So this was Afterlight box, I think it's called. Really good session. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix it up. We're going to try Gemini's box app and possibly Project Paranormal app, which is the Teams app. If anybody wants to download it, it's on Play Store and it's free to
See
download.
the shadow?
Uh-huh.
Can you move your arm, David? Is the shadow that? Because when you did that there, someone said they saw a shadow.
Right.
And I can see your arm. I can see the shadow of your
I wasn't
arm.
moving my hands.
I know.
I was
Are you
moving
were
from side
there?
to side. Yeah.
So I'm going to turn this thingy off, but I'm going to leave the Alice
Can I
on.
just, do
Yeah.
you want to give me the
Wait a minute.
camera? And I'll set up one of the apps. Okay guys, we're just going to change over apps, so just give us a couple of minutes. Okay. Oops, you're right. Gemini's. Okay, we've got Phil over there. Phil's holding the thermometer. We've got Deb's there. We've got Charlene. There's Simon. Okay, so Karen's just setting up at the moment.
Waiting for a connection.
Okay, can I ask the spirits to try and communicate with us through this app now? Oh, yes. Hope everyone's enjoying it. Is the illuminator there, the big one? I wonder if I put this on, if it will show through there. Okay, so I've got an illuminator, an extra one. Yes, that's really bright. Okay, so the room that we're in at the moment is the guards room. If you can see on the wall, there's paintings and there's a few swords, axes on the wall. See you later, Phil. Good night.
See you later, Phil.
I'm just going to say I'm here.
All right. Thanks, Trisha. Okay, I'm just going to put this back over there. Yeah. Right. Tablets full of apps.
Are you going to hook your speaker to it? Or?
Doing that one now.
Yeah, stick it on.
Don't know,
that one.
Sharon's hooked up to her phone just now.
All right, okay, we'll just do
Alright.
it. No, it's fine. Sharon, I've got a speaker there. Right, where is it? Yeah, is that it there? Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to be using now is Gemini's Box Mark II. Going to have 375 ms, and I'm going to do Bank A and Bank D up full. And this is all Latin in reverse, so there's no English words in it. Okay, spirits, can you please come forward? Can you tell me the name of the spirit that we've been talking about? Yes. That's it. Mary, could you tell me what is the name of your son?
Lady.
Yeah. Could you tell me the name of this little town? What's the name of this town?
That said when I was young. And that's got no words in it, has it?
No, it's
Reverse words.
Helen, we're in Mary Queen of Scots House in Jedburgh.
So the lady through, you said when you was young. What happened when you was young?
Mary, could you tell me, where was your favourite castle that you stayed? The Flash.
The Flash tends to follow me and Phil. And with the box.
Yeah. See, the last time we were here, Saul was here.
Was it?
Yeah. That was the same thing with me as well.
Yeah.
Was it?
Rob's questions.
Rob, all right, 2 seconds, Rob, what is it? Oh, that's a good question. This is a question from Rob. Mary, can you tell me where are your jewels? Did it say it? No. Because it's probably very hard. Whereabouts is Mary Queen of Scots jewels? Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's a good point. Trisha, the camera could be because of the shadows. Yeah. Sorry. Spirits, could you tell me what's the name of this room called?
It's got the Scottish accent as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Can you tell me the name of the country we're in? You can say it in English or Gaelic.
You alright there, Phil? Anything? No?
But it's about to die.
Is it? I can plug it in downstairs. I've got the plug.
I don't need to watch the charge of this, isn't it? Get this charged. I can't sit here. Because I'm looking. It's because I'm looking.
Okay, spirits, there's... It's the... Walk away. Oh my god, it's near Memphis going off, it's going crazy. That's never ever happened before.
Connected.
That's going to be amazing.
Is that why it's protecting then? That's why
Yeah,
it's protecting?
that's why it's cat. Yeah, we've got a phone here now. See something we hear, right? I've never had that off all the time that I've used it, but it's not, it must be something, it's not paranormal, it's gone off too long. Can you pass me that please? I'll see if I can...
David, I'm over here.
So I'm going to ask, if that is something that is affecting that, can you take it off?
Can you stop it, please?
Take it off.
So what do you think is happening there, Dave?
It's never happened before. I would say it's something mechanical because it's gone off too long. If it's spiritual, it would only go off for a few seconds.
Is it the tablet?
It's a tablet, yeah. It's maybe switch it on and off.
Yeah.
Can reset it.
Look, the EMS went away nice since you picked off before.
The word.
Yeah.
Pop it back down.
2 seconds.
Really? Get your face closer to your phone, babe.
Yeah.
To the EMS.
Yeah. That's good point.
And yet on the floor it was not close to anything.
Yeah. That's weird. I mean, I had to speak of course all the time.
Right then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a question to Mary. I know we've asked it many times and we do apologise. Mary, could you tell the people that are watching, how did you die?
Who was responsible for your death, Mary?
Mary, could you tell me, what country did you stay in when you were from 5 till you were 13? No, it wasn't Scotland. What country was it? I said France.
Everybody hear the box all right? Do they want me to?
Yeah, I think they can hear it.
Is that?
Just asking if you
All
can hear
right.
it all right.
Spirits, I think you said it. Could you say the country where Mary spent a lot of her time? It wasn't Scotland, was it? If you can say the country's name twice.
Good night, Linda.
No, Linda.
Okay, it was the Old Alliance. Can you tell me who was in the Old Alliance with Scotland? Okay, we're looking for France. I think we might have heard France, which is cool because Si's recording it and it's the camera. Can you tell me the name of the French prince that she married? I've actually forgotten who it was. I think it was Louis. Now, you're only married to him a short time. Could you tell me what happened to him? Yeah, it is. Okay, Spirits, before I switch this off, could you tell me who's in the mask in the other room? Who is it? What's the mask called? It's got a name. Okay, I'm going to switch this app off. Can you say goodbye?
I heard bye.
Say bye. That's great. Thank you, Spirits. I'm a man of my word. I will turn this off.
Rob, we'll ask those questions next time we go live.
Yeah, we'll be going live. We're going to go for a tea and a coffee break, and we'll be back live in probably about half an hour to an hour's time.
Yeah, about an hour's time.
Yeah.
We'll go back live again.
So thank you for everyone watching. Thank you everyone who shared. It's had quite a good share, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much, people.
And we will see you later.
Thanks, everyone.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.